The other interesting thing here is there are certain, Molina would highlight certain logical limitations of God. So for example, if God's omnipotent, he can't do just anything. Does that shock you?
Yeah.
Well, God cannot lie, right? If God's omnipotent, can he learn? Not if you're omnipotent. If you're all-knowing, can you learn? No, because you know everything. Okay, can God make a square circle? No. Can God make a rock so big that even he himself can't lift it? Or my favorite, can God make picante sauce so hot that he himself can't eat it? No. Right? These are nonsense. These are logically nonsensical ideas. So omnipotence and omniscience does not include performing that which is a contradiction logically. A square circle is a logical contradiction, right? A triangle with four sides is a logical contradiction. You can't have a triangle with four sides. Triangles, by definition, have three. You can't have a married bachelor, okay? Stuff like that. So when we say God can do all things, one of the things that he can't do is that which is logically contradictory. But if God chooses to create a world where people have real freedom, if he values human freedom enough to give people choices, then it may be the case that he would not be able to create a world that has a significant number of people where all of them could be saved. Because human freedom requires that certain individuals choose a way other than God. In order for the choice to be meaningful, they have to be able to choose counter to what God's desire is. So now he could have. Maybe God creates a world where everybody is saved, but maybe that's a world of 3 people. And maybe that doesn't, again, that's not what his desire is. His desire is to have a meaningful relationship with a significant number of people. So God creates this world. He could have created a world where any one of you is not saved, but he chose not to. He chose to create this world where you are saved. It may be the case that God chooses this world because the maximum number of people who are saved will be saved, and the minimum number of people who are lost will be lost. That may be a possibility. So even if some world is possible where everyone chooses salvation, it's possible that they're too small. William Lane Craig writes, quote, "Why should the joy and blessedness of those who would receive God's grace and love be prevented on the account of those who would freely spurn it? An omnibenevolent God might want as many creatures as possible to share in salvation, but given certain true counterfactuals of creaturely freedom, like not everybody who is given the option of salvation will be saved, there may not be a possible world where you can have 7 billion people and all of them choose God because they're free. Given certain counterfactuals of creaturely freedom, God, in order to have a multitude in heaven, might have to accept a number in hell. So God then brings into reality a world that maximizes the number of who are saved, minimizing the number who have lost, and as Bill Craig says, quote, "It is possible that the terrible price of filling heaven is also filling hell, and that any other possible world which was feasible for God, the balance between the saved and the lost would be worse." Thank you for watching this Come Reason video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you'd like to see more videos like these, consider subscribing to our Come Reason YouTube channel by clicking on the subscribe button. And you can follow us on social media. Lastly, if you'd like to help keep these kinds of videos free, consider providing a donation by clicking on the donation button beside me. Thank you.